Heyo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform available today. At TTG, results matter. And because results matter, we have one simple goal: to help you guys to learn, trade, and profit. If you are new, make sure you like and share this video, and most importantly, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live for free right here on this YouTube channel, where myself, other TTD Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets of education, provide you with free lessons that can help you become a better and more profitable trader. Why should you listen to anything I share with you on these live streams, folks? I began my trading career working for a fund in New York City in 2007, right out of college. My very first job while there, that is where I learned how to trade. Professional traders taught me how to trade. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. Then 2008 happened. That was a great recession, the housing market crisis. And during that time, I actually went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before they ever let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program. I went through their curriculum, is where I was taught how to trade. I had access to some of the top trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders. And that is exactly what the True Trading Group platform is based on here now today. Guys, we're going to start this live stream off with a 10 to 15-minute Q&A session. Allow you guys to ask me questions, whatever you need help with. Give some time for people to log on and join the stream. Then I'll be breaking down all the action from today, all the trading lessons that are designed to help you guys make money as early as tomorrow. Something very specific I want to go over with you regarding a very specific time of day and how stocks act differently during this specific time of day, and how you can use this information to become a more profitable trader. Then last but not least, I'm going to walk you guys through the entire TTD platform later on the live. For those that are interested, I'm going to show you exactly what True Trading Group has to offer. Now listen up, guys. We're about to start that Q&A session. So do me a favor, start typing your questions right in chat. You got a trader with 17 years of experience sitting here telling you, ask me anything. Do not be shy. Do not feel like you have a stupid question or a silly question. Do not be embarrassed. The only thing that would be stupid is to not ask a question that you have. So without any further ado, folks, start typing your questions right in chat. Let's begin that Q&A. Hey, Mike, what are warrants? Okay. Warrants are similar to options. Okay, but the money that you're buying those shares with is going to the company. Okay, so you might have, let's say, $8 warrants. Okay, if the stock reaches a specific price that is laid out in the terms of the warrants, you can exercise those warrants and end up buying shares of the stock at $8. Let's say the stock goes to $10, $11, $12. You'll be able to execute those warrants and buy shares at $8. That money then goes over to the company. So a little bit different than options, because when you exercise an option contract, the company does not get a single dollar of that transaction. That's just something that's conducted between two traders. What's going on in the market? Okay. We've had a pullback lately. I'll pull up a chart actually to talk to you guys about this. We'll talk about this briefly. Let me pull up, I'll share my screen with you so you guys can see. Okay. So here we have, as you guys can see, the last week or so, we've had a pretty significant pullback. Okay. All right. As you guys can see, we've had a pretty significant pullback in the overall markets. All right. What's been going on here this last week is a little bit of a concern in the markets over inflation as well as slowing growth. We've seen a lot of slowdowns in growth all around the world, mostly due to the Delta variant. So the rise in the Delta variant that we saw the last couple months has slowed down the economic recovery on a global scale. You have a lot of other countries that have gone into more restrictions, more lockdowns. You have certain parts of the world where the Delta variant is a little bit more out of control than in other parts. It's slowing down consumer spending. It's slowing down travel. You also have, the unemployment benefits that ended. So you have just a slower, a weaker consumer and a slowdown in economic growth. Add on top of that the fear of inflation with inflationary data that's been coming out now for the last couple of months. And you start to get the risk of stagflation. Stagflation is when you have increasing inflation, but slowing growth. Okay, that's increasing inflation and slowing growth. That is what stagflation is. And that is what you've started to get a little bit of a concern of in the overall markets. Add on top of that seasonality. Seasonality means actually September and October are historically the worst months in the market. Historically, it is the worst time in the stock market where you've had your biggest declines. That's called seasonal weakness, and they call it seasonality, different terms that you might hear people talk about. You have that as well. Then you have September 22nd, you have the Fed meeting. September 22nd, and we're going to hear about is the Fed going to be discussing tapering, or are they going to wait for the November meeting to discuss or announce a type of taper schedule? So all of these different things that you have coming out, you also have the fear of increased taxes. Biden also gave a speech today, talked about increasing taxes, increasing the corporate tax rate from 21 up to 28, maybe 26.5. That's going to eat into corporate earnings. If companies have to pay 5.5% more in taxes, that is 5.5% less earnings that they're going to be able to realize as net profits. So you're going to get revised. You're going to get revised earnings estimates for companies going forward into 2022 if these tax increases are in fact put into place. There's also the threat of increasing maybe capital gains tax, which has actually started to kind of subside a little bit over the last couple of weeks, but you still have the potential of capital gains tax being changed. A lot of people think that might cause some selling pressure in the overall markets. So just overall, you have a long list of things that is worrying the market, and you don't have a whole lot of positive things that are getting the markets excited. And that's why you've seen this little pullback in the market over the last week or so. It's really not a big pullback at all. We're only a couple points away from all-time highs, but everyone's so used to markets going straight up that whenever the markets pull back, they get very nervous. I personally still believe the markets are going to pull back further than where we are right now. I think we're going to go down into the 430s before we go back up and test those all-time highs. So I'm actually still looking for put options in the overall markets within the next couple of days. Okay, and guys, just regarding, hold on one second, guys. Okay, with regard to also when I say, what the markets are concerned about, this is what's starting to cause a little bit of weakness in the overall markets. This is what's starting to cause a little bit of causing a little bit of selling pressure. But honestly, for my group, for THD members, I use the word concern, but for us, I'm not really concerned with whether the markets are up or down, left, right, sideways. We're looking to make money, guys, regardless of what the markets are doing, because it doesn't matter what's going on in the markets. If the markets are going down, we're going to be looking at SPY put options. We're going to be looking at UBXY call options. There's a lot of different ways that you can benefit and you can profit from markets, whether they're up or down. And having a professional education is going to equip you guys and allow you guys to be able to benefit and allow you to make money regardless of the market conditions. So just because you think the markets are going to go down in the next couple of weeks, or if you think the market's going to experience some type of big crash in the next year or two, is nothing to worry about. That's just normal market activity, normal market trading. The difference is people that have no education and don't know what they're doing, they're just going to sit there and watch their long-term portfolios just deplete while the markets go down, and they're going to panic. They're not going to know what to do. The difference between them and THD members are they're going to have the education. They're going to know what to look for. They're going to identify the opportunities, and we are going to have the capabilities to profit while markets are going down. Just like in March of 2020, when we had that big crash, that big COVID crash in March of 2020, within True Trading Group, we actually had one of our best months of the entire year was actually in the month of March because of all of the volatility, because of SPY options, the TVIX, UVXY. There were so many different things that we were trading. That volatility is a beautiful thing for an active trader. So you want to be able to understand how to make money while the markets are going down to offset any loss you incur in your long-term portfolio. Then you take all that income and you just buy the stocks that you own at cheaper prices. And that's what we're going to be looking to do here as the markets continue to pull back. We also have an entire course dedicated to trading a market crash that is available within our curriculum. Okay, it is included with all of the courses that you get access to as a member of True Trading Group. That's how to trade a market crash. It'll kind of arm you guys and prepare you guys with the tools necessary in order to become a profitable trader, even though markets may be going down. It's nothing to be scared of, guys. Volatility is a good thing for active traders. Volatility is a bad thing for people that don't know what they're doing. Quadruple witching is just when you have all these different derivative products like options and futures, when they all expire at the same on the same day. It's just when these different things expire all on the same day. It's typically a very high volume day because all of these contracts are expiring on the same day. So the volume that is transacted in the markets on quadruple witching is typically a very, very high volume day. And you usually will see right before the closing bell, a ton of volume come into the markets. It does not necessarily mean that the markets have to move very much. Quadruple witching is not necessarily something that's going to cause markets to go up or down, although historically on quadruple witching days, it's typically a green day. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to be the case all the time, but it's just an event where all these different derivative products expire at the same time, and then you get this really, really, really high volume day in the overall markets while all of these products are expiring and have to either be exercised or exchanged hands before expiration. I'm a lifetime member of TTG and sold some coworkers about TGD, but they feel they are too old to start trading. Do you think they're an age? Absolutely not. There's absolutely no age limit to trading. Listen, I'll tell you guys this. It's never too early to start. It's never too late to start. Okay? Remember, if you didn't make it in your 20s, you still can in your 30s. If you didn't make it in your 30s, you still can in your 40s. You didn't make it in your 40s, you still can in your 50s. You didn't make it in your 50s, you still can in your 60s. Get moving. Okay? It's never too late. It's never too early to get yourself involved in the stock market. We have a lot of members in church. We literally have members, and I think our youngest member is like 16 years old. I think our youngest member is 16 years old. We have members all the way into their 70s. We have a busy September 19th for TGD study hall with the professor. Then the 22nd, right to agree not to. Yeah. Hell yeah. Memphis Street Talk. Yeah, guys. So we actually have a really, really, really busy next couple of weeks coming up in True Trading Group. For those that don't know, True Trading Group is so much more than just courses and trade alerts. It's a platform, and we host a lot of different workshops and webinars covering different topics as well. And what Memphis Street Talk is talking about is that September 19th, we have a study hall with the professor. That's Jason Simmons. He is one of our moderators in True Trading Group. We call him the professor. He's an excellent teacher and an excellent educator. Then on September 22nd, we have a red to green workshop. For those that don't know what that is, in True Trading Group, we leave no trader behind. Now, the stats are in TTG that over 80% of our members are successful. I mean, they're making money, they're becoming better traders. But that also means just under 20% of our members are struggling. Now, I'll never sugarcoat anything. I'm always transparent. I tell you guys how it is. No, 100% of our members are not succeeding or not making money. I know it's probably impossible to have 100% of our members. We have about 7,500 members in TTG. I know it's impossible to have a 100% success rate, but that doesn't mean we can't try. And that is why we host red to green workshops. Red to green workshops are workshops that we do where we have members that are still struggling. They will submit questions and topics that they're struggling with. They submit that to us, and then our moderators will hold a live workshop with those members, and they will cover those topics and those lessons that they say they need help with. Okay, the whole thing is recorded. It's about a 2-hour long workshop. It's recorded. It's loaded up into the video library for people to go back and rewatch at a later date, or you can go back and watch it again, even if you attended it live. It's just a really awesome thing that we do. We do it every single month with all of our members because in True Trading Group, we leave no trader behind. And then October 9th is our next Trader Palooza. This is Trader Palooza 6. So if you've been following my live streams for a while, you know that we just had Options Palooza, which was on September 11th. That was an all day long training session with our two top pro option traders, Chris and Momin. And they did an all day training from 9 a.m. Eastern until 5 p.m. Eastern on options. Trader Palooza is an all day long virtual training workshop on trading in general. We cover a lot of different topics. The itinerary for that Trader Palooza event will be published live within the next couple of weeks. We were supposed to have our live in-person meetup that weekend in Miami, but the rise of the Delta variant has postponed now the TTG in-person meetup for the second time. Our first one was supposed to be in 2020. Obviously, that didn't happen. And we scheduled it for October of 2021. And the rise of the Delta variant has caused us to postpone that in-person meetup now for the second time, unfortunately. So since we can't do in-person workshops and in-person training at our in-person meetup, we will host Trader Palooza 6, which will be an all-day long training session that myself, the other moderators, will host workshops and cover different topics all day long. It's literally from like 8 in the morning until 7 in the evening. Or from 7:30 to 7:30, something like it's like a 12-hour all day long workshop. We'll post the itinerary on the site for you guys. You will be, so this way you can plan out your day and you can come into the chat, you know, for maybe at 10 o'clock, there's something that I'm doing on swing trade setups and you might want to attend that. But then maybe the Wolf is doing something on cannabis stocks. You want to attend that. So you can work out and plan your day. So you can log in and log out, log in, log out based on, you know, what you guys have going on that day. But it's an all day long training session. It's so awesome. The mods love it. Our members love it. It's totally free for TTG members. You don't have to pay extra for any of this stuff. It's all included with your membership. However, it is a TTG members only event. It's a members only event. So you have to be a member of True Trading Group if you want to attend the Trader Palooza. Again, 12 hours of nonstop education and training live on Saturday, October 9th. So you guys can set your calendars now. So make sure that you are available to jump in on the workshops that you want to attend on that day. Like I said, we'll have more information with you guys on the schedule and the itinerary for Trader Palooza within the next couple of weeks. Mike, what's the correlation between the VIX and the rest of the indices? How would you trade it? The VIX is not related to the rest of the indexes actually at all. It is not it's not an inverse. So a lot of people think, oh, well, if the markets go down, then the VIX has to go up. That's not necessarily true. The VIX is not an inverse to the overall markets and indexes. The VIX measures volatility in the market. Now, just so happens that when markets have volatility, markets are going down. So the VIX is actually a volatility index. It is a fear index. A lot of people call it a fear index in the overall markets. And essentially, the higher that the VIX goes, what it's a true measure, actually, what it is an actual measure of is what is the average size move that traders expect the markets to make in one given day. That is essentially what the VIX is measuring. So the higher the VIX goes, the bigger the move traders expect the markets to make. Just so happens that the markets make their biggest moves when they're going down. All right. So it's a volatility index. It's a fear index. However, it is not directly inverse. The markets could actually slowly go lower, and that can still mean very low volatility, and the VIX can still go down while the markets are going down with it. But if the markets go down sharply, then the VIX is going to spike. Awesome, Jonathan Michaels. Congrats to you, man. Congrats to you. So just following up to the person who asked that question before, Michael Jonathan, 63 years old, just started. I love it. Never too late, guys. Never too early as well. Do allow the trade idea scanner and the Benzinga newsfeed available to view at 4 a.m. No. The trade idea scanner is available at 7 a.m. The Benzinga newsfeed is 24 hours. Okay, the Benzinga newsfeed is 24/7, but the trade idea scanner starts at 7 a.m. So these are all features and tools. Remember I told you guys, I said TTG is a platform. It's a lot more than just a trade alerts and courses. The TTG platform is it's a one-stop shop for traders. So not only are we combining professional education, which is it's basically a simplified curriculum to the education I received when I worked at the fund in New York. That's the education. That's the courses that you get at TTG. But we also take all these different resources and tools that you need to be a trader, like a scanner, a simulator, charts, a social sentiment scanner, analyst ratings, all of this information, all these tools, news feed. You need this to be an active trader. So we worked out and negotiated deals with companies like Quote Media, Trade Ideas, ET&A, Quote Media. I don't know if I said that already. Trading View. Like we worked out Benzinga, worked out deals with all these companies to offer those services on the TTG platform. You as a member don't have to pay for them. We work those deals out with ourselves as a company, and these services are all free and included with your membership. Okay, think of us as like the cable company for your phone, internet, cable all together in one place. Think of us as like bundling your home and auto insurance policies. Like it's everything that you need all together in one place. I'm 17 years old. Can I join True Trading Group? Yes, you absolutely can join True Trading Group. We actually have a member that is 16 years old, but you're going to need your parents' permission to open up a brokerage account. So you're going to need your parents' permission to open up a brokerage account. If you're under the age of 18, you need your parental consent or a custodial account with your parents. All right, next question, guys. I just joined TGD a week ago. I'm nearing 60. I want to learn how to sustain income into retirement by investing. Yes, Kathleen Duke, welcome to the TGD family. So you guys can see another person, in their 60s still joining True Trading Group. It's actually a really great thing. A lot of people, we actually have a lot of members in True Trading Group that they joined True Trading Group upon retirement. They're looking to just add some additional income to their retirement. And now that they have a lot of free time because they're no longer, grinding away at their normal profession, their normal job, they have the free time to kind of learn something new and can watch the markets on a daily basis. It's actually a really, really great thing to supplement retirement income when you guys are retired. And we have a lot of members in True. I just had a one-on-one today with a fantastic couple who actually lives in the same town that I am actually moving to. And they're retired and they're, done very well with long-term portfolios, and now they're getting more involved in active trading to kind of supplement some of that retirement income. And I think it's a great way for people to do exactly that. And there's a lot of different styles and strategies that you can implement. There's covered call strategies that you can implement on your long-term portfolio. There's selling options for income is something that you could do to generate income with your retirement. It almost acts as like a fixed income, almost acts as like dividend payments. There's a lot of different styles and strategies that you can implement, as well as building a long-term portfolio and having a finger on the pulse with regards to market movements and where to kind of have money. I always kind of tell people with long-term portfolios, I always let people know what I'm doing, whenever I'm buying something, whenever I'm selling, I always let people know True Trading Group is not just, day trading and swing trading. We do both every day. We day trade and swing trade every day, stocks, options, small caps, mid caps, large caps. We do it all in True Trading Group, crypto as well. There's 7 other professional traders aside from myself that are in the chat room calling out trades. They all have their own style and strategy, but we also do long-term investing as well. So whenever one of us adds something to our long-term portfolio or sells something, we also notify the group as well. Hey, Mike, thanks for TGD. I have made this my main source of income. Yes. I am renting out my home and selling my Tesla to go live abroad. Any tips trading overseas? That's incredible. AOTs, I am jealous. I am jealous. I am jealous. I am jealous. Enjoy the time abroad. Any advice while trading overseas? Just have a great internet connection wherever you're going to be. Make sure you have good internet. If you're going somewhere abroad where the internet is not that great, I'm not sure where you're going. If you're going like you might be going out into the countryside in Tuscany, Italy, where you're not going to get the greatest of internet service. Get something from Verizon or get something from an internet provider that you can take with you to kind of have your own little hotspot that you can kind of make sure that you always have internet. That would be my advice to you. The other piece of advice is, depending on the time zone that you're going to be in, sometimes trading in different time zones can be a little challenging. Trade when you can, not when you want. And I would say to just get yourself into a routine wherever you're going to be. I think getting into a routine is very important as a trader. Like, it's hard to trade when, like, if you're like backpacking through Europe and it's like every 1 or 2 days you're on the move, right? Try to get yourself into a little bit of a routine. And if you are going to be moving around a lot like that, if you know you have busy travel days, I wouldn't trade at all. I would just focus on going wherever you got to go. Don't even worry about trying to have positions on unless they're like some longer term swings. But if you're going to be actively trading, I would say just get yourself into a routine, get yourself comfortable with the new time zone, figure out, when is a good time for you to trade. Maybe for you, trading right before dinner time might be something that works for you, or trading right before bed. Again, depending on where you are. So these are things that you can think about when you're going to be working and trading abroad. I got to tell you, I commend you. I mean, congratulations. Honestly, congratulations. Congratulations is definitely in order for this, because this is what everybody strives for. This is what trading is about, right? Everybody strives to make this their main source of income. So they have the freedom to travel the world. They have the freedom to, work from anywhere in the world. And that's what being a trader allows you to do. You can work from literally anywhere. You can work from anywhere in the world. Honestly, you can work from anywhere in the world. It's all about freedom. The fact that you're going to be able to go travel abroad and then still work and generate income, I think is amazing. I really do. And before COVID, I used to travel a lot. You guys would see me, I was in Italy, or I'm in LA, I'm in Toronto, I'm in Dubai. I used to travel a lot before COVID. And, all you need is internet. That's it. All you need is internet. And you can essentially work from anywhere in the world. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's what trading really is all about. So congratulations. It's funny because, you see these ads like all over social media with people, and they're like, make money from the beach. And they're, like all these like stupid, these corny ads. But we're actually doing it. We're actually doing it. I was just in, I was down in the Keys at Little Palm Island. I don't know if anybody knows Little Palm Island, but I was in Little Palm Island a few months ago. Beautiful place down in the Keys. And I was out on a boat. I was trading from the boat. And it was pretty epic. It was pretty fun. And my wife was not happy with me at that time. But when she's like, what are you doing? I'm paying for this trip. That's what I'm doing. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing to have the freedom to trade, wherever you are. You're not tied to an office or to a desk. You can work from anywhere in the world. So congratulations, A. Ortiz. Congratulations. I wish you nothing but the best of luck, on your journey, and enjoy it. Enjoy it. You have earned it, and enjoy the time abroad. All right. So that just about wraps up the Q&A session there, guys. That just wraps up the Q&A. You guys did a really great job. Really nicely done with the Q&A. You guys asked some really great questions. Do me a favor real quick. If this is your first TTG live stream or you're not a member, just type the number 1 in chat right now. Type the number 1 if this is your first live stream or you are not a member of True Trading Group. Go ahead and type the number 1 in chat. All right, we got House Don, Sam, Patty Blissett. Yud, Claudia, Jory, Steve, Sarah, Hunter, Jack, Tycoon, Vinny, Ray, Brady, Exalude, Duck, Ven, Paul, Elite Global, Trendy, Moonman, Gary. Moonman, sooner or later, bro, you're pulling the trigger. Sooner or later, Moonman. We got Teresa, Leonardo Gomez, Tessa. Beautiful, guys. Excuse me. Beautiful. So all of you guys that are typing the number 1 in chat, welcome. All of you, welcome to the True Training Group live stream. Remember, at True Training Group, we help each other. We help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable traders by combining top-notch education with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, and more. And we're a community where we all share the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Before I go into the price tonight and everything that you get, I have a question for my True Trading Group members. TTG fam, tell me right now what you think a TTG membership is worth. Let everybody know in chat right now and be honest. Be honest. Tell me what you think a membership is worth. Floor Trader says 5K. Memphis, 15K. LDX, 5K. Jamie, 5K. Ooh, Erica, I like that. Erica goes, it's worth my future. I like that. Brian Stringer says 3K. Whoa, Sienna says 25K. I like where your head's at. Adam, maybe we're doing something wrong, bro. Sienna says it's worth 25K. Trendy says it's worth $100,000. All right. I'll take it. Easily 5K, says Jay Morris. 5K, says Powell. Absolutely priceless, says Mouse. Cost of freedom, says the Husky. Priceless, says Stan. Mo Money says 10K a year. John Bean says priceless. Logic says $200 plus. Boo. Priceless, says Lakeisha. 10 to 15K, says Paul. AP says 10K. 10K, says Bob. Probably 10K or something, says Jacob. 5K. 5K, says Jamie. Chris Ortiz says priceless. You guys get the hint. I don't need to go in and read every single one of these. Read every single one of these comments, but you're seeing directly from True Training Group members what they think a membership is worth. A 1-year membership to True Training Group, it normally costs $2,212, but only till midnight tonight, you can save 41% and pay only $1,288 when you use the coupon code TTG121. And the next 15 people that sign up tonight will receive 2 small private study groups to help you get started and give you that individual attention to help ensure your success as a special way to say, welcome to the family. We're also going to give you a brand new free laptop, and we ship anywhere in the world. We will cover the shipping costs for you. We have members all over the world: Philippines, Australia, the Netherlands, India, Japan, UK, Italy, Spain, Brazil, Mexico, Canada, you name it. We got members all over the world. We'll ship you a brand new free laptop. Okay. We'll ship you guys a brand new free laptop. Guys, my TTG members, why do you think the membership is worth that much? Type in chat right now. If you're a member and you said 5K, 10K, priceless, why do you think it's worth that much? Tell me why you think the membership is worth that, because we're only charging $1,288 right now when you use coupon code TTG121. Tell me why you guys think the membership is worth that. I'd like to see. Education, because we actually get to learn why we are doing things, not just being told. Education, because you actually teach us. Chat room, good education. Quality time with pro moderators, tools, and Adam's jokes. The education. Investing in yourself is priceless. The education to learn to trade on your own. Learning options, because it gives you a skill that has unlimited possibilities. Yo, Alex, what's up, brother? My thirsty brain must be pacified because I am worth it. Chris, that's one of the best statements I've heard. Chris Ortiz says, why is it worth that? Chris says, because I'm worth it. And you're damn right you're worth it. Get yourselves an education, guys. Invest in yourself. Jay Eric says, learning a lifetime skill that will stay with you forever. Yes, yes. Education, education, education. Everyone says education, education. I love it. Moon Man goes, just tell me when, Mike. Moon Man, right now. Sign up right now. You got to get your butts in chat, man. Get your butt in chat, Moon Man. Get your butt in chat, brother. All right. Beautiful. So there you guys have it. Guys, listen, I also want you to think of True Trading Group as a Netflix of training communities, because when you join True Trading, you're paying one price. You get access to the core of everything that we have. You don't have there's not all these upsells to get access to all these tools and resources. You're going to get our professional curriculum. It's a 17-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of the stuff that I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses for those that are brand new. There's advanced courses for those that are more seasoned traders. There's also courses on options, trader psychology, swing trading, crypto, you name it, we've got it. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easy for you to learn. You also get access to our Benzinga Pro real-time news feed, which gives you breaking news as soon as it crosses the wire. You can't rely on something like Yahoo Finance that has delayed news. If you're going to be an active trader, you got to make sure that you are getting news as soon as it crosses the wire, because the professionals are getting news when it crosses the wire, because they have access to these tools. The average retail trader does not. So at True Trading Group, we arm our members with the resources and tools that the professionals are using to help level the playing field. Okay. No longer will retail traders be taking advantage of by Wall Street. That is what True Trading Group is all about. It's about bridging the gap between retail and Wall Street. You're also going to get access to Quote Media's full book level 2. It's going to show you all the market makers inside of level 2, not just the ones that your broker shows you. You're also going to be able to use TradingView's premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. All these things are free with your membership. You pay $12.88. You get access to literally all this. You don't have to pay $1 more for any of it. You also get to use our trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. This is the same simulator that's used at California State University, Fullerton, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. You're also then going to be able to use our Trade Ideas scanner that shows you stocks that make new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. It's segmented between small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So regardless of what you trade, we can make sure that you are focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You're also going to get access to our proprietary scanner, which has the same capabilities as FinViz Elite and real-time data from our partners at Quote Media. You also have access to our chat room where the moderators and I share our screen with you during the day. We're live on the microphone, calling out opportunities, identifying things that we see in the markets, calling out all of our trades in advance of actually making them. I come on the microphone before I make a trade, and I tell everyone exactly what I'm going to do, what I'm looking at, where I'm buying, where's my stop loss, where's my take profits. So you can follow my trades very easily if you guys would like. This is what we do inside of True Trading Group. And you can also send us DMs throughout the day and ask us questions. We're there with you the whole day, pre-market till after hours. And we're currently sporting over an 83% win rate in chat, which means that we're fully transparent. So we keep a trading journal on our site. All the moderators are required to upload their trading activity on a daily basis, which tracks literally every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you can follow along and see how you'd be performing if you were following along with all of these trade alerts. You get access to all of this stuff as a member of True Trading Group. We also do live workshops and webinars every week with you guys. Like I said, I told you about Trader Palooza. That's coming up on October 9th. You got the Red to Green workshop on the 22nd. You got a small private study group on the 19th with Jason Simmons. We also do small private study groups. The small private study groups are your chance to get individualized attention from a TGD mod to go over questions and topics that you're struggling with and really help speed up that learning curve. Those small private study groups are a game changer. Then we do a lot of fun stuff as well. We do giveaways with members. Whenever we get 300 new members in True Trading Group, we give away a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash. All you got to do is be a member of True Trading Group to qualify to register for that giveaway and have a chance to win 30 grand or a brand new Tesla. And the next 15 people that use the coupon code TTG121 by midnight Pacific tonight will get themselves a 41% discount and a brand new free laptop and 2 free small private study groups. All you need to do is type in the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. If you see a laptop in the checkout cart, you know you're getting a free laptop. If you do not see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means that we have completely sold out. We also do offer a money back guarantee, guys. I stand behind this platform. I put my money where my mouth is. I told you guys at True Trading Group earlier on this live stream that TGD is all about results. Results matter. And the results are over 80% of our members are making money and becoming better traders. If you guys don't believe me, let's ask. Let's ask members instead of me telling you. Let's ask our members. Guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group, if you are making money and becoming a better trader, type the number 1 in chat right now. Plain and simple. You guys making money? Great. Type the number 1 in chat right now. Let anyone that is not a member, let them know how you are doing, what they're missing out on. If they are skeptical, you once were, tell them how you guys are doing. Type the number 1 if you're making money. Like I said, TTG is all about results. And with all these number 1s that you're seeing coming through this side of the screen right now, these number 1s are the reason why I can offer you that money back guarantee without breaking a sweat, because over 80% of our members are making money and becoming better traders. If that was not true, I wouldn't be able to offer you a money back guarantee. I'd be a complete fool to do so. I put my money where my mouth is. Here's the deal. If you commit to going through all of our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending one private study group, if you still do not make back your membership fee at least once, which is $1,288 here today, if you do not make that membership fee back at least once during your membership after doing those things, I will give you all of your money back. I'm not kidding. I will give you a full refund if you do not make that membership fee back at least once. Everything I'm telling you is on the website, so you know you're getting exactly what I'm saying to you guys here now today. Worst case scenario, you guys sign up, you get a free laptop, you don't make back your membership fee, I give you your money back. You got a free laptop in the meantime. Okay? So there you have it, folks. You've got to enter coupon code TTG121. Okay? You got to enter coupon code TTG121. And then lastly, if you guys do not want the laptop, you'd rather have extra savings on your membership, you can text message Adam, who is my partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. You can text him at 201-775-9702, and he'll be more than happy to help you guys out, answer any questions, and give you guys a little bit of a bigger discount if you do not want the laptop. Okay? Listen, I'm honestly not sure if he's even still doing it. I actually should have asked him. I was just so used to saying it. I don't even know if he's still doing it, actually. So now that I already gave you the number, just text him, ask him if there is a bigger discount if you do not want the laptop. You can send a text message to that phone number, 201-775-9702. We'll put it up right there at the bottom of the screen in just a second, so you guys could, so you guys can send him a text message if you guys are interested in that steeper discount. Okay? All right, get it, got it? Good. Guys, listen, I actually have a surprise for you on this live stream. So today's live stream, there's that phone number on the bottom of the screen if you guys want to write it down now and send a text message to Adam while we keep going. I'm going to talk to you guys about today on this live stream. The lesson I'm going to have you talk about today. Today was kind of a break-even day for me. I was 2 for 4, made some money, lost some money. It kind of ended up break-even on the day. But the lessons I want you to take away from the trading day today, and it actually is an extension of yesterday.
Yo, Mike.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. We're not going to do the added discount tonight. It's done.
Okay, sorry guys.
Yeah. We were literally just doing it to test it out. I got the data I needed. We're done.
Okay. So never mind, guys. There is no additional discount. So if you guys would like to join, you still have the 41% discount and the brand new free laptop. You just have to use coupon code TTG121. All right. Now, what we're going to talk about today on this live stream is I'm going to talk to you about a very specific time of day and how stocks trade differently during that time of day and what you need to look for in order to benefit from that type of price action. Okay. That's what we're going to talk about in this live stream. But first, I have a very special guest. Guys, everyone, please give a big, warm welcome to Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street, Spatafora.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
I never know how to come on, you know? Like,
That's very clear. That's very, very evident.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
Wolf, I mean, talk to me, man. We had a pretty interesting last couple days in the world of cannabis. Tell me what the hell's going on.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You know, you had a lot of traders from, February, March, and then in the summer that feel that we needed safe banking, that safe banking is somehow the linchpin of the industry, even though, these companies have been doing 20% quarter-over-quarter growth without it, 280E, without legalization. So we haven't really needed it. But, every year you've got new traders that come in, don't really do the homework, don't really understand the growth, don't understand that, these are trading at multiples of 4 when they should be trading at multiples of 30 because they're CPG companies. So, everybody's waiting for SAFE, and nobody really expected it until, sometime in the new year. Even the CEOs, Boris, who was on a couple of weeks ago, talked about it, like discussions and, it possibly happening Q1. So what happened was they slipped it in to the National Defense Authorization Act, okay, which is this bill that basically passes every year. Okay, well, they're trying to slip it in, so I should amend. I should qualify that statement. They're going to try and put an amendment to put this in. Now, this is going to do a couple of things. Mainly, it's going to let Schumer and Booker off the hook because they want all these social equity programs, which don't really make much sense if you're not giving safe banking and allowing these people that you're trying to protect access to banks, access to loans, and these things. So the market wasn't expecting it. My friends that, have short positions and, run books were not expecting it because they were texting me. Look, they loved it when Booker in July was like, hey, I want this and I'll block it. Now, and, they have to eat some crow on it. But now this kind of gives Booker and Schumer a little bit of a bailout. So what it means if they, so we should know if it gets in the next week or so. So let's just go with, the best case scenario. Let's start with that. So the best case scenario is all of this fear, all of this, anxiety in the market just kind of releases itself. We saw that yesterday, with the news. We knew about the news Tuesday night. Okay, so we saw the move. It's crazy because we were reading about this Tuesday night. It dropped at about 7:00 at night, and then the market wasn't really like nothing, and I was shocked. And then at like 1 p.m. or so, there goes like a tweet from Schumer, a tweet from Ron Wyden, which was they're actually trying to put it into a voting bill as well. So basically, it is a green light, right? For the people that have been like, should I buy more? Should I do this? Should I even get in? It was that moment where it's like, yeah.
Well, hey, why? What is it about? For some people that don't know, Wolf, if you can maybe just explain to them, what is the Safe Banking Act, and why is that something that would release kind of some of the anxiety? What does that mean for the companies? Why is that something that cannabis investors would be excited about?
I mean, honestly, for the companies, I look at it as more of a safety and interest rate on loans scenario. So right now they're getting loans from whoever, private people, some banks, the loans are like 10, 12%. If safe banking happens, now these companies can actually bank with an actual bank. They can get loans like a normal corporation. They could get loans at an interest rate. Instead of paying 10, 12%, they'll be paying 3% or less because, if you look at their cash flow, anybody would take that loan and people would fight over that loan. So that's one. Two is the safety for the people that work there. Now, this has always been an issue. So that relieves some of that stress. But mainly when you're talking about capital markets and not just, hey, I own a dispensary here, it's a custody issue with big banks. So the Citadels, the BlackRocks, the institutions, it's a green light. They have wanted to see safe banking because then basically it's the federal government saying, okay, let's allow these people to have a real market, because the way that these companies trade, they don't trade on a normal market like Apple. they're trading on the CSE, which is low volume, and they're trading on the OTC because
Canadian Stock Exchange for those.
The Canadian Stock Exchange, and they're trading on the OTC. Yet these companies have bigger market caps than a lot of small caps out there. They're doing more.
Curaleaf is going to do $1 billion in revenue.
Yeah, they'll do $1 billion,
and it's trading on the OTC.
Yeah. So to put this in perspective, Q1 Curaleaf did $261 million in revenue. Q2 they did 312. In 2019 Q2 they did 40 million. Okay, every one of these companies has been putting up stupid numbers. So I'll just tell you, Curaleaf 20% from the last Q, Green Thumb 14, TrueLeave 11, Cresco 16, Verano 39%. That's growth from the last quarter. You don't see growth like this anywhere in the market, but unfortunately, the institutional ownership in cannabis right now is 4%. So basically, a bunch of noobs and idiots like me are the ones that are dictating, like, hey, how much does this cost? And most of the people aren't, doing their homework. Yeah. So
what about tax ramifications with safe banking?
So 280E isn't in there, but that's next.
Oh, it's not. So 280E is not part of that.
No. And honestly, I'm all for spacing it out. There will be There'll be enough unleashed. It's like a bonus catalyst whenever. So the way 280E works is they get to take taxes like a corporation, which is 20%. The way they're getting taxed now, it's on gross revenue. So, and they can't write stuff off. So basically they're paying like an effective tax rate of 50% and they're still profitable. So think about that.
It's crazy.
No, it's not.
Let me ask you, do you also think that, is it safe to say that if they do pass safe banking, that's really a giant step towards some type of federal legalization and federal acceptance of cannabis?
Honestly, I don't care. And neither should anybody watching this, because you have to look at it like this. Right now, the institutions can't buy. Right now, the money can't buy. So maybe some institutions sit on the sidelines. I doubt it, but a lot of people will sit on the sidelines. Once legalization happens, it's a completely different paradigm. And we saw that in Canada when they went legal. Yeah. I was very vocal about it, that it was basically a bunch of it was a bunch of baby seals that were going to get clubbed. So with safe banking, the custody issue is almost solved, but it's the precursor to uplisting to a major exchange.
That's the kicker right there. Before you continue, Wolf, I just want to welcome Brady. Everybody give a big warm welcome to Brady, newest member of the THD family. Now we've only got 14 laptops left, guys. We only have 14 laptops left. You got to use coupon code TTG121. You get the 41% discount on the brand new laptop. So, well, back to what you were just talking about the uplist. I think we got to talk maybe a little bit more about this because, and I'm asking for myself, but also for all of our viewers, the Safe Banking Act, does that allow an uplist, or something else still needs to take place before these companies are ever able to uplist to the New York Stock Exchange?
Yeah, so there's no language in there that says, companies can uplist, but it's exactly what FinCEN, that's financial crimes, know your client. Yeah, that's something they want. I mean, the IRS wants safe banking. The attorney generals for states all want safe banking. Pretty much everybody wants safe banking because, also the IRS doesn't like to get paid in $50,000 in weed smelling money, or $50 million. So
yeah, $50 million in that case. So,
we're already seeing a loosening of those restrictions. Merrill Lynch has said, look, we've got a lot of clients that want to participate. We're going through the process. We expect a change in the new year. Now, B of A, Morgan Stanley, Merrill Lynch, and a couple of others actually had forced liquidations on some funds, some institutions that had big size in the top tier MSOs. You know, all of those people ended up getting out pretty much at the top. Okay, now they can come back in, and they're basically risk free, which is, you know, like, that's Wall Street for you.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you look at it, you have to look at all these things as private companies. When I look at a share of Curaleaf, you know, which I own, I don't look at it as $11.50 or $18. I look at it as, hey, I'm buying a share of stock that's going to be $50 to $100 in the next 3
What's
years.
Curaleaf trade? Four times? Five times?
Four times. Four times. That's a multiple. To give you an idea, Canopy, which has never been profitable, has $1.2 billion in debt, trades at almost 20 times. Okay, never made money. Negative EBITDA margin.
So let's do that math real quick. Even so, as it stands right now, even if we just gave Curaleaf, whose revenue is far higher than Canopy, who actually is profitable when Canopy is not, and Canopy's got over $1 billion in debt, Curaleaf does not. If we just gave Curaleaf Canopy's multiple,
yep,
it's a 500% gain from right here.
It's it's a $55 stock, and they're a CPG company that makes money.
Now you're talking a 30 multiple.
Easy. Well, actually, you know, 30. Look, I say 30. It's conservative. It's realistically a 50 multiple because they're not operating in like the soda space, and we know. So right now, the whole U.S. cannabis market is you know, the legal market is about, they say with New York, New Jersey, it's about $25 billion. Okay. We already know that the illicit market is 50 billion, and that's a conservative number. Okay. So what happens when that 50, which is more like 100 billion, become with the 25? Now you're talking about $125 billion market and only a handful of companies that can service it properly. And look, it's not that Curaleaf is the biggest company in the United States. It's the biggest cannabis company in the world.
Right.
You know, and this goes like Green Thumb, Trulieve, Cresco Labs, TerraSend, Verano, like all really good companies, and all have a different, you know, take a different strategy based off of geography. You know, Curaleaf was just the smartest one because they planted flags early, paid for it with stock, and now everything that they bought, you know, is basically a three bagger. So,
well, why don't you give people just a couple of the companies that you're saying that you really like and the ticker symbols of them?
Okay, so there's Curaleaf, which Mike and I own, which I told Mike the other day. I texted him. I was like, dude, buy some Curaleaf. Buy some Curaleaf. Buy some Green Thumb under 25. It's 27. Buy some Trulieve. Trulieve made a 16% move. So Curaleaf, the symbol is CURLF. Green Thumb is GTBIF. Trulieve is TCNNF. Cresco Labs is CRLBF. Verano is VRNOF. TerraSend is TRSSF. And then there's always the, you know, if you can't buy them because of you're on Robinhood, you could always buy the MSOS ETF, which is symbols right here on my shirt. It just so happens that I was wearing it today. So yeah, look, I mean, it's going to be, we'll see what happens, but there's a lot of pent up demand. It's the only time when debt has gone down, cost of capital has gone down, revenue has gone way up, and the stocks go down. But this is cannabis. This is how it goes. Like you know, like in February I did a Weedapalooza in True Trading Group, which you guys can all go back and watch. And I did one in July, and I was like, look, we're gonna pull back. You know, I'm hoping it's 30%, could be more. This is how you hedge. You know, so it's par for the course in cannabis. You know, we got a little bit of headline risk in the summer, but if we could get this safe, I would not be shocked to get pretty close to this year's highs.
Awesome.
I'll leave on that note.
Yeah, I will leave on that note. Getting back to this year's highs. Yeah, it'd be nice. They talk about a really nice move on the cannabis sector.
Yeah, but realistically, if we do get to this year's highs, you're not selling.
I'm not selling.
I'm not selling. Like,
Nope.
Look, manage a position, hold a core, trade a core, but keep that position that you don't want to touch, and then use that trading and the daily ranges when there's volume. Because, you don't trade in the summer, you accumulate in the summer. And use that as a dividend for yourself. Because what you don't want to, look, I have a friend that's in therapy. He sold Canopy. He sold 2 million shares of Canopy at like $8. Okay. And he was like, I'm the best. $16 million. And then it dipped. And I was like, dude, you going to buy it? Never bought it back. It ended up going to 661. He can't look at Canopy now. He actually goes to, and I know he's not watching because I'm talking about weed, and he has like PTSD from selling. And I was like, dude, you're not even legal yet. And he sold. He left $96 million on the table because, that's what happens. And he was in at 75 cents. So 1.5 million, look, 1.5 million to 16 is amazing. That's 900% gain. But
yeah, that's a big but.
Even now, it's 40 million bucks. That's like, it's not jet. 94 million's like, yeah, I could buy a jet, like do some really stupid stuff, kill somebody, get away with it.
I would totally buy a TTG jet.
Yeah.
100%.
So, stay the course. Look, it's going to pull back next summer. I'm going to be saying the same thing, talking people off the ledge. And then the people that went through this year for the first time are going to be telling, first time. Oh, it was first year in cannabis. So, if you're new, you're coming in at the perfect time.
Yeah, honestly, if you don't own a single share of cannabis stocks yet.
Yeah. And there's a lot of knowledgeable people that have came in February.
Yeah.
And felt the pain. Because look, guys, we got in last July and our positions went up everywhere from, 500% to like 150%. It's like the lowest.
Yeah.
So.
Good stuff, man. Well, I'm excited for what's to come in the cannabis space. Hopefully they get this safe banking, mushed into the defense bill. And that's a great way to kind of move this industry forward. And I'm a long-term holder. My two biggest positions in the cannabis sector are Curaleaf and Green Thumb. That's ticker symbol CURLNGTBIF. Those are the two biggest companies that I own. I also own Cresco Labs, TerraSen. I also own a bunch of the others as well, but those are my two biggest. Those are the companies I like the best. And I think Wolf shares that as well. And I think this is a big step forward for this industry. I'm going to be owning these companies. You don't even have to ask me, guys. You don't even have to ask me, Mike, what do you think about Curaleaf? Do you still own it? You don't have to ask me. I'm going to own these companies right up till it is federally legal in the United States. I will own these companies up until that point. And then when that actually is announced, that's when I'm going to start to sell them.
Yep. Smart. It's what I did with the Canadians.
Yep, exactly. So
there you have it, guys. Well, it's been real. I will catch you guys later. Enjoy, sign up, see you in chat.
Thanks, bro. Enjoy your night. All right, guys. So it's always nice to have a nice little surprise visit from the Wolf himself. Guys, just real quick, there's, I say people are texting Adam trying to get discounts. guys, listen, in all fairness, we are, and I'm just being serious here, in all fairness, we're gearing up to make a jump in the price of our membership because we are heading back to $2,000 in the very near future. We're making our first big jump from right now. The membership's under $1,500. You can get it for $1,288. We're making our first big jump from under $1,500 to over $1,500 for the year. And then we will walk it up slowly, a couple of bucks every day, like we did when we went from $1,100 to $1,288. We went from $1,100 to $1,288, walked up a couple of bucks every day. The TTG platform has value, and we know that value. And our members know that value. And with a full money back guarantee, not half your money, a full money back guarantee and individualized attention, if you don't feel that it's worth it for you to then just honestly just sign off the live stream, go sign up for somebody else's stock alerts that doesn't give you the time of day, and then just best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. But if you guys want to be part of a community that genuinely builds relationships with one another, has camaraderie and a fraternal relationship, like a fraternity relationship that we have inside of True Trading Group, and you want to get yourself to real education, TTG is a place for you. If you guys don't want to do any work, you just want to be told what to do, you don't give a shit about courses, you don't care about mentorship, you don't care about private study groups. And listen, I'm not trying to come off harsh. I'm really not. But TTG is not for everybody. There's a lot of other services out there that would gladly take your money and then never speak to you ever again. They will email and call you every single day until you give them your money. Once you give them your money, you will never hear from them ever again. Plenty of networks out there that would love to take your money. If you don't want to do any work and you just want to be told what to do, be my guest. TTG is just, it's not the place for you. But we put in a lot of work at True Trading Group. A routine day at TTG for me, for Adam, for the rest of our group is like a 13-hour day, sometimes 15-hour days. A short day is a 12-hour day. That's a short day. And if you guys just don't feel that's worth it, then just sign up the live stream. Honestly, I know what the platform is worth. I know that time, energy, and effort that the team and I put into it. If you don't share that, best of luck to you. I'm not trying to be harsh. I told you, I don't sugarcoat anything. I told you, I do not sugarcoat anything. I told you guys that. Love me or hate me for it, but you'll always get raw from me. Okay. Now, let's go forward. I have a couple of other lessons that I want to talk to you guys about with regards to lunchtime. Okay. A couple of trades that I made these last 2 days. Yesterday was a huge win on INDP. Today was a big win on OPAD. Both of these trades, I use this exact same lesson to lock in my profits to get myself out of the position. So what I'm going to do now, okay, is I'm going to pull up my charts. We're going to go over OPAD. We're going to go over INDP, and we're going to talk about lunchtime. The lunchtime trading session is a little bit different than the morning and the afternoon. The trading session is broken up into 3 sessions: morning, lunch, afternoon, or morning, midday, afternoon. I call it lunch. Okay. And the lunch session should be treated differently than the morning and afternoon session. And what I will talk to you guys about here today is why I don't trust lunchtime breakouts. The reason why I don't trust lunchtime breakouts is because in order for a stock to have follow through off of a breakout, it has to have steadily increasing volume. When you have steady and increasing and strong volume, that's when you're going to get some follow through. That's when a stock's going to give you extension and momentum. Volume during the lunchtime session is typically lighter than the morning and the afternoon session. So because the lunchtime session, Kevin, everybody welcome Kevin. Kevin's our newest member of True Trading Group. Everybody welcome Kevin. We now only have 13 laptops left, guys. So you can use coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 41% discount on a brand new laptop. The next 13 people will get a brand new free laptop. Okay. Because volume is typically lighter during lunchtime, Okay, because it's typically lighter during Andrew. Everybody welcome Andrew. Andrew, newest and latest member of the TTG family. Only 12 laptops left now, guys. These laptops are going to go quick. Use coupon code TTG121. All right. Because lunchtime, the volume is typically lighter, that makes it more difficult for a stock to give you follow through during a lunchtime breakout. Now, something else that I want to remind you all of is why it is so damn important to journal. Now, True Trading Group is actually developing our own journaling software that should be ready for launch in about a week. This is going to allow our members to track their trading, take notes with it, so they can go back and they can review their trades. Journaling is something that is very, very important. It'll be live within the TTG community within about a week's time. Okay, just another resource, another tool that we're adding to the platform. You do not have to pay extra for it. It is free with your membership. Okay, there's no extra fee for that journal software once it comes onto the platform. All right, so I'm excited to bring this to you guys because journaling is a very important aspect of trading that helped me drastically during my career. How I found out about this lunchtime breakout thing was through journaling. And I'll tell you a quick little story before we get into the charts. Okay, I used to, and our software, I'm not talking about like a Google spreadsheet or Excel. It's a real web-based software. Okay, for the journaling software. It's a real web-based software. You guys are going to love it. I was journaling. I was going back. I was reviewing my trades. And I noticed that some of my worst losses were in the middle of the day. They were happening from like 12:30, 1 o'clock. They were happening around that time period. And just so we're clear, the morning session is from 9:30 a.m. Eastern until 12 p.m. Eastern. Lunchtime is from 12 p.m. Eastern until 2 p.m. Eastern. The afternoon is 2 p.m. Eastern until 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay? That's the morning, lunchtime, and afternoon sessions. Now, I was going back and looking at my journaling and noticing that some of my worst trades were happening in the middle of the day. At the time, I didn't really understand why. And I just said, you know what, the hell with it. I'm not gonna trade during that time. Rather, maybe I'll go to the gym during that time. Okay, I won't trade during lunchtime from 12 to 2. I'm not going to trade during that time. And I did that for one whole month, and I noticed a difference in my P&L. And I said, wow, my winning trades didn't get any bigger, but I just had fewer losses because I was going after less lunchtime breakouts. And lunchtime breakouts tend to fail more often than they give you follow through because the volume is lighter, which is why I then went on to develop this rule. This is a rule that I share with my members. And the rule is this: don't trust lunchtime breakouts unless it is accompanied by the heaviest volume of the day. And this really specifically goes for small caps. If a stock breaks through the high of the day during lunchtime between 12 and 2, I do not trust that move to give me follow through unless the volume that comes in on that break is the heaviest of the entire day. Okay? That's where that rule came from journaling. That's how that rule came to be. This is several years ago. But I never would have found this out, and I never would have recognized this in my trading had it not been for the journaling. So that journaling software is going to be a game changer for the TTG family. I can't wait to bring it to you guys. Again, no fee for that. It's all included with your membership, as is everything else as part of the TTG family. Okay, so I'm going to show you a OPAD. I'm going to show you INDP, my two winning trades today and yesterday, both of which made lunchtime breakouts, both of which I exited on those breakouts, both of which then ended up having very deep pullbacks that would have stopped any long out of their position. And I want to show it to you guys. So let's go to the charts. Okay, so here we have ODAP. ODAP is the first one that I want to talk to you guys about. Now, the setup here on ODAP, let's go here because this is when ODAP got my attention. Right there, I'm sorry, OPAD. I keep saying the wrong ticker. This is when OPAD got my attention. When we broke through the initial morning high, right? We broke through the initial morning high with the heaviest volume of the entire day. Once we broke through the initial morning high with the heaviest volume of the entire day, I drew out my Fibonacci retracement levels. I'll make them bigger so you can see them if you're on a smaller screen. Okay, so there's your Fibonacci levels. Okay, here is your initial morning high. I'll make that thicker as well so you can see. And all of a sudden, I start to see we have a very nice support level here around 17. Why is 17 support? Because you have the initial morning high lines up with your 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. You have your trade line. You have the heaviest volume of the day. Remember, when a stock breaks through the high of the day, the heavier the volume, the greater the chance that becomes support. So I want to get long on a pullback from that level. So I came on the microphone at this very moment. Literally at this very moment, I came on the microphone. I said, guys, get eyes on OPAD, heaviest volume of the day through the initial morning high. I'm looking to be a buyer down. I'm looking for a pullback towards 17. Looking to be a buyer, stop loss will be down around 1650. That is verbatim the words that came out of my mouth live in chat. My TTG members, you can verify true or false. Is that or is that not exactly what I said in chat live on the microphone? And then what happens next? Bang, we get the pullback down into that prior resistance level. And I step in and I got long right there on OPAD. Okay, right there is where we're long OPAD. And again, I'm going to go through the trade itself kind of quickly because the point of this lesson is to show you the lunchtime breakout. Okay, so there's the entry point, just under $18. Okay, we sit here, and look what you start to see. You see how it starts to become support? Do you see how the prior high, which also lines up with 38.2 fib, after the heaviest volume of the day came in, do you see how now it starts to act as an area of support? That's exactly what you look for. And then what happens next? Bang. Okay, we get the new high of the day. Bang, your new high of the day. Now, at this moment, we start taking profit. I took profit here. We took profit here. Okay, we started taking profits off the table as the stock extends, and we got flat into that move. Why? Why? Look at the volume. What I want to show you here is, actually, before I go to the volume, let's break down the time of day. I'm going to delete everything else. We can clean up the chart for a second because I want to show you time of day. So let's draw. Here's your morning session, right? Here's your morning session. I'll make it thicker so you guys can see. That's the morning. Okay. So now here starts lunchtime, right? Where's the high of the day going into lunchtime? Right there is your high of the day going into lunchtime. So what you notice is we broke through that right here, right? You see right there, we broke through the high of the day during lunchtime, right? But look at the volume. This was the volume when we broke through the high of the day during lunchtime. That was the volume right there. You will notice that that is not the heaviest volume of the entire day. That's not the heaviest volume of the day. Chad, everybody welcome Chad. Chad, newest member, 11 laptops left. Use coupon code TTG121. Okay. So you can see it's not the heaviest volume of the day. As a result, look what happens. You see how that breakout failed? So this is what I mean by a lunchtime breakout, because that is what this is. This is a lunchtime breakout to a new high of the day. Failed. It did not give you follow through. The reason why you did not get follow through is because the volume was too light. The volume was too light to give you follow through. This is what I mean by you need to treat lunchtime differently than other times of the day, because lunchtime breakouts tend to fail more often than not unless they're accompanied by the heaviest volume of the day. You guys better be taking notes on this. This is golden nugget shit. I'm being dead serious. This is professional technical analysis that not a lot of people are going to tell you about. This can help your trading as early as tomorrow. So I hope you guys are taking notes. Now, I want to show you another example of this. Okay, another example of this was yesterday, INDP. So let's go to INDP yesterday. Okay, so here's INDP yesterday. Now, yesterday, we ripped this trade to pieces. We absolutely crushed this trade yesterday. Now, go back and watch my live stream from yesterday. I don't need to walk through this entire trade with you again. We broke down this trade in the live stream yesterday. Go back, watch the live stream yesterday. I'm not going to go over the trade itself, but for those that were keeping score, this is where we got long, and then we were able to sell into this entire move and actually get flat right into this push. Right there was the final take profit. Now, again, let's break the day down by time of day. Okay. And I want to break this down by time of day. Again, here's the morning session, right? What's the morning session? The morning session is from what? Okay. The morning session is from 9:30 to 12. Okay. There it is, 9:30 to 12. And what you start to see, look at this. Okay. We break through the highs of the day. We get our extension to new highs. And now look what's happening. It is now 12 o'clock. It's now 12 o'clock. But look at the volume. Again, let's make the chart bigger. Look at the volume on that new high. The volume on that new high was very light. Now let's remember, my TTG family, if you were in chat yesterday, I came on the microphone at like 11:45, 11:50. And what did I say? I said, guys, the volume here is a little bit light on this extension. I'm getting flat into this move. I said, I'm getting flat into this move. And that's exactly what we did. I got flat at $26. Okay, and change right there yesterday on the back of that move. But why? Because we're entering lunchtime and the volume on that break was light. That's nowhere near the heaviest volume of the day. Again, my fam, true or false? Guys, true or false? Did I or did I not come on the microphone yesterday and say, guys, hey, the volume here is pretty light. I'm going to be getting flat on this move. I don't think we're going to get the follow through. And did we or did we not get follow through? Well, you tell me. You tell me. What happened? Did we get follow through? Anybody? Bueller. Right? This is why. Okay, so this is why. So these are one of the rules that I implement in my trading. This is part of the technical analysis that I teach all of my teaching members on a daily basis. We walk them through all of this every single day, live in chat, on the microphone, walking them through that analysis in real time. This is what professional education looks like, folks. This is not professional education, okay? When someone does this, someone goes, what? Big day today, man. Look, so the stock went up, so I bought it, and then it pulled back a little bit, but then it went back up. And then I sold some, and then I sold some. And then when it pulled back, I bought a little bit more, right? It's like, oh, okay, here, I bought some, I sold some, we took some profit. It pulled back a little bit. Like it looked like it was going to go down for a second. So I almost got out, but then it moved higher again. And then I took more profit. I made $5,000. Sign up. That's not what an education looks like. This is why I go over this stuff with you guys on these live streams. My goal is to help make you guys better traders. My goal is to provide you with a real education, an education that I learned when I worked at the hedge fund in New York City, so you guys can help become better and more consistently profitable traders. That is what the TG family is all about. That is what our platform is about. Our goal is to help you learn how to fish. I want you to become a self-sufficient trader, like my boy ARTs, who's now traveling abroad trading full-time. I can't wait to hear his stories when he gets back from his trip. All right. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. That kind of ends the educational side of the live stream. So what I'll do now, guys, what I want to just kind of remind you all about is that 1 year membership, it's normally $2,212. But from now until midnight Pacific tonight, you can save 41%, brings the price all the way down to just $1,288. And the next 11 people. Oh, Chad, did I miss Chad? Adam, did I miss Chad? I don't remember. No, I got him. Okay. Sorry, guys. I thought I saw Chad signed up. I don't know if I missed him or not, but sorry, Chad. Well, welcome to TTG again. I thought I missed you for a second. Sorry about that. The next 11 people to use coupon code TTG121 will get themselves a brand new free laptop. We cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. Think of us as a Netflix or trading communities, guys. You pay one price, you get access to everything that we have with our platform. As a member, you get access to the top trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. Included with your membership is Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room that gives you guys news as soon as it crosses the wire. You cannot rely on something like Yahoo Finance that is delayed by 15 minutes. You've got to be able to get news as soon as it crosses the wire in order for you guys to have an advantage over other traders. You're also going to be able to use CodeStream's full book level 2. This is going to show you all the market makers inside of level 2, not just the ones that your broker shows you. Yeah, that's going to come with a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. It's the same simulator that's used at California State University, Fullerton, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. You're also going to be able to use our Trade Ideas real-time scanner that shows you stocks making new highs, new lows, that has a surge in volume. It's broken down between small caps, mid caps, large caps, whatever you trade. We can make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You're also going to be able to use our own proprietary scanner. That's got the functionality of Finibus Elite with the power of streaming data from our partners at Quote Media. This is going to allow you to view our own presets. You can save and create your own scanners, and then follow along as the moderators and I share our scan setups with you in real time. Really cool feature with this is you can actually click on any ticker symbol in the scanner and get the ability to download unlimited analyst ratings on any particular stock. So you can actually see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on the particular stock that you're looking at on the scanner. Very helpful in making your your trading and investment decisions. You're also then going to get access to our social sentiment scanner. This used to be something only available to the institutions and the pros on Wall Street, but now it's at the fingertips of our TTG family. This social sentiment scanner will search today's top social medias like Reddit, StockTwits, Twitter, and let you know what are the top stocks that are being talked about the most. It's also going to give you information like what's the size of the float, what percentage of the float is short, other options on that stock, and a lot of other information that can help you guys making your trading decisions. You're also going to have access to our Trading Views premium charting software. That's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. All of these features I'm showing you right now are all free, included with your membership. You do not pay extra for any of them. They're all included when you pay $12.88 when you use coupon code TGD121 and get a free laptop. You're also then going to get a minimum of 10 easy to follow actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders sporting over an 83% win rate. We are fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that literally tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you can follow along and see how you'd be performing if you were following along with all of our trade alerts. Everybody welcome Steve. Steve is the latest and newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Steve. That means we are now down to just 10 laptops, guys. Those laptops are going to go quick. You got to use coupon code TTG121. Then we also have the 2 small private study groups. This is your chance to get individualized attention with a teaching mod, go over questions, topics, lessons that you're struggling with, ask questions, communicate with members, and really help speed up that learning curve. That's included with your membership, guys. You don't have to pay extra for that individual attention. Then you have the courses. The courses are a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, trader psychology courses, crypto courses, swing trading courses, you name it, we've got it. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Then on top of that, you have the video library. The video library has well over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops that we conduct live, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job. That Trader Palooza workshop that's being held on October 9th that will be recorded and loaded up to the video library. All of these things are free, guys, with your membership. You don't have to pay extra. They're all included. And then, of course, access to the chat room where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the microphone. We're calling out trades, identifying opportunities, and you have the ability to send us DMs during the day. Guys, listen seriously, because we're about to take that next jump from under 1,500 to over 1,500. Then we're going to walk the price up by a couple bucks every day till we get to 2K. Which is still great value. But, you saw our members commenting earlier. A lot of members were saying, oh, it's worth 5K, 10K, 15K. You can get it right now for $12.88. The value at $12.88 is actually insane because even if you didn't want to join True Trading Group, but let's say you want that Benzinga newsfeed, they charge $1,400 a year for that. It's included free with your membership. You can buy a TTG membership for $12.88. You get the Benzinga newsfeed and everything else I just said to you. That's the value of the TTG platform. You're not just paying for trade alerts. There's way more to the TTG platform than just that. Okay. The quote streams full book level 2 is $990. The simulator's $300. The premium charts from TradingView is $600. That's $3,200 a year just on those tools alone. I didn't even talk to you about the courses, the sentiment scanner, the trade idea scanner, the video library, the small private study groups. We didn't even get into any of that stuff. That's what I mean by the value of a membership you're getting is actually insane. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry, folks. And in order to do that, we got to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our competitors. And at $12.88, it comes out to just about $3.50 a day. That's less than a cup of coffee from Starbucks. And don't forget, you have that money back guarantee. I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. So if you go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one private study group, if you don't make your membership fee back, $12.88, if you don't make that back after doing those things, I'll give you a full refund. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. If you pay $12.88, I'll give you $12.88 back. If you commit to me, I will commit to you. I told you, True Trading Group is about results. We're not about words. We're about results. Results matter at True Trading Group. And the results are that over 80% of our members are becoming better traders and are making money. And those are the stats. Speaking of that money back guarantee, since we've been keeping track of the statistic, of the last 4,700 people that have joined True Trading Group, we have only had to refund 109 people. That is a refund rate of 2%. Now, I tell you that for two reasons. One, not only just because to tell you that, hey, only 109 people requested that refund of 4,700 people, but also to show you that the refund is real. I am a man of my word. TTG is a company that stands behind their word. And that is why we offer that money back guarantee. If you are willing to commit to me and give me a little bit of effort, that's why you got to go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one study group. If you do, that means you put in an effort. You committed to True Trading Group. If you don't make your membership fee back, then at that point, we have failed you. And I will give you all of your money back if that is the case. And you get to keep a free laptop in the meantime. We're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot, guys. I welcome, encourage, and invite you all to go on Trustpilot, read those reviews. Well over 1,300 people have taken the time out of their day to write us a review on Trustpilot. Go read them. There's no better referral than one from your peers. Go read them. Seriously, go read them. All these people, guys, that you see typing the number 1 in chat from before, all these people writing these comments on Trustpilot, they found True Trading Group the same way you did, and that is a live stream. And they're sitting here telling you now that they're becoming better traders. They're making money, and that is what True Trading Group is all about. Like I said, results matter. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Remember to use coupon code TTG121. You'll know you're getting a laptop. We got 10 of them left. You'll know you're getting one if you see the laptop in your checkout cart. If you go to checkout and there's no laptop there, that means we've completely sold out of laptops. Okay? And you actually have to enter TTG121 and then click apply code in order to get that discount. Jump on this now, guys, at $12.88. I'm telling you, the price is going to be over $1,500 here pretty soon, and then we're going to walk that up a couple bucks every day till we get to $2,000. So all these platforms, all these resources, all these tools that we're adding to the platform, like that social sentiment scanner is new. Our proprietary scanner is new that allows you to share settings with each other, and we're adding that journaling software. All these features and tools, they all cost us money as a company to implement on the platform, which is why we have to raise the price of our membership. So you want to get in now before we continue to raise the price. Also, the price you pay today is the price you pay for life. So let's say by next year, our membership is $2,500. If you pay $12.88 today, when it comes time to renew, you'll only pay $12.88 to renew. You will not pay $2,500. So the price you pay today is the price you pay for life. 10 laptops left. Use coupon code TTG121. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Hope you guys learned something tonight. That's my goal with all these live streams, is to make sure you guys get value and you learn something. That's what TTG is all about. See you guys all in chat.